Today, the main focus is to install the Java on the local and configure a recommended IDE IntelliJ community version. And afterward, we will have a very simple sample to demonstrate how to write your first Java application, Hello World. So to save the time, I already download the latest JDK and IDE IntelliJ Community Edition to my local. So let's install it. It's very easy, just double click and just select the path and it will be automatically installed for you. As you can see, I choose the Java 18 and I want to change the path because usually I don't want to install in the folder with the empty space in it. So I put the software. Okay, next. Okay. Yeah, during install Java, one thing we will need to do is to configure the JDK, Java home and the class path. So very easily, just go to the Start Windows key, this PC, and click the property. Click Advanced System Settings, and then here you can edit the environment variables. Okay, here JDK next after tutorial. Okay, we don't want to do that. So now I want to find the Java where it's installed. Java. Okay, that's a path. Let's copy the path and then save it to the environment variable. We want to set for the own user, this current user. So I just set in the user variable. Just call it Java home. Value is this one. Okay, and then I want to add this one into a path. Java home and bin. Okay, yeah. So after do that, there's one way we want to do to verify the Java is successfully installed. So Java version. Okay. Cannot create Java virtual machine. Why? I think echo Java home. Echo class Java home bin. Okay, I think there's one trigger point. It's the Java home. We don't have percentage sign at the end, so it didn't realize it's a variable. No worries, it's an easy fix. So let's come here, go to the path. Here, yeah, it means the percentage sign. Percentage sign here means a variable. You need to put at the beginning and at the end. So now it should be good. Usually we need to restart the command line to make it take effort. So Java version. Okay, now you can see the Java is already success installed, and here's the detail of the version and the runtime environment. Okay, let's install the next one. Desktop. This is a community edition. It may not have the full feature of all the function for this IDE, but it's good enough for the start user. And also you can always try to purchase, or if you have an EDU account, then you can register as a student learning purpose to use a full edition, but you cannot use that on the commercial purpose. Okay, during its install, it may take some time. So during that time, let's set up the working environment. I want to create a new folder just called Java workspace. So in the future, here is the Java working space we are going to use. Take that long. Okay, almost there. Okay, finish installation. Let's run it. Okay, I confirm and continue. Don't send. Okay, with that interface, it means we already successfully installed the Java. And let's create new application. I want to put in the user's username Java workspace. Okay, let's just call it hello world. Okay, now the new application is already created, and as you can see, it's empty one. Let's just create a new class. Oh, it's a little slow. New Java class. Hello world. It will create a class for you. Yep. Now we want to write our first public static void main. Okay. System out print. System out print line. Okay, never mind. System dot print line. The IDE, the good part of the IDE, it will be find all the not integer print. Oh, all the same. So you can see all the functions which are available. So let's just say hello world. Below you can add configuration. Just try. Okay, now I try to build. It's not a Maven, just a standard application. And here we can just call it hello world. Make class it can automatic find for you. Okay. Here we go. I think we can apply and click. Now let's run it. Okay, you see, currently it's print out the hello world. That's probably end of the video, but I want to extend a little bit regarding the task. As you can see, currently the file is here. Let's just run the cmd. And let's try to use the Java building tool to build this file. Okay, now you can see with the Java C, we compile the Java class and generate a class file. I can also open it. As you can see, that type of code are really generated after compile and can be executed by the system, and we can easily do that. Java hello world don't need class, so it also executes its job. It actually just executes the class file, and it's also do the same work. So in the future, you will know how the Java really works. It first compile and then execute.